Hey everyone, it's Kim, the Homeschoolingggrammy, and today
we are going to do a dissection.
What are we dissecting today?
A frog.
A frog. So, little disclaimer, we're not professionals over here. So if you're going to be watching this video for how to, probably not going to happen. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. May not necessarily be a how-to, right, Hope?
Right.
Right now she's working on getting on her gloves. So if you're interested, stick around. We're about to have some fun. So this particular dissection kit comes with, and this is by Home Science Tools for Inspired Learning, comes with a little guide explaining to you what to do and how to do it, right? So I'm just going to read you like the first little blurb. I'm not going to bore you with all the rest, but Hope and I are probably going to read all this before we get started. Probably a good idea. But anyways, frog dissection. Frogs belong to the class Amphibia and live both on land and in water. Their eggs hatch into tadpoles, which live in water and breathe through gills. And so we actually did watch 2 videos on YouTube this morning on the life cycle of frogs. So, you know, we just got a little bit of information beforehand. And the noise you're hearing in the background is Prince. He's playing with his ball. You know, he wants to be part of the action. So tadpoles have long tails and no limbs, but slowly undergo a metamorphosis, developing lungs and legs and losing their tails. One of the best ways to learn about adult amphibian anatomy is to dissect a preserved frog and see how all the organs fit together inside of its body. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm also going to go and push the button on my dryer because all kinds of noise we got going on today, right, Hope? Yeah. Okay, so what we've done so far is we've kind of observed the outside of our frog, right? So what have you observed so far about your frog,
I've observed the legs and
what
the
about
webbed feet.
Right, he has webbed feet in the back.
And the ears, and the eyes, and the mouth.
And the mouth. So we actually were able to open up his mouth, right? And when you look inside his mouth, which I'm not sure I'll be able to share with y'all, but if you look up inside, you will actually see his nostrils or his nares. Right? And so what about his eyes? Do you remember? What did they say about his eyes? What do they do?
He can look almost behind him.
Right. Yep. Yep. Sure can. And what do you remember what the name of the membrane is? The flat membrane is behind his ears that help him to hear?
No.
Called the tympanum.
A tympanum.
Yep. So you can see there's the tympanum right there. There's his eyes. There's his external nares. Really cool. Yep. And then you can open and see the internal nares, which are just his nostrils. Okay? All right. So
now it's time for the cutting and
so near the internal nares are 2 vomerine teeth on the roof of his mouth. So let's see if we can see the teeth. Oh yeah. So if you look right up there, see those 2 little, right here, there and there. So if you look here and here, there's like 2 tiny teeth. It's really hard to see. Sorry about that. All right. So now rub your finger along the rim of the upper jaw to feel the tiny maxillary teeth. Rub your finger. Can you feel all along his jaw? You should feel little tiny teeth.
Oof,
Can you feel them? Did you feel the little tiny teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? All right. Okay. Male frogs have openings in the vocal sacs near the hinges of the lower jaw. So, there you go. Here's our frog thus far.
Okay.
Right.
Now, why don't we go to
so Hope's going to show you what we've done so far as we've
pinned him.
Yeah, we had to pin him down so that we can take a look inside. So yes, this is not for the squeamish. If you're squeamish, this is probably not a video for you, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So what we've done is we have now taken and did an incision here to the legs up through the middle of the abdomen and kind of like pulled away the skin. And if you look closely,
you can see a black thing.
Yeah, but what do we say this was here?
This was the egg.
The muscle.
The muscle.
Yep. So we exposed the muscle of his abdomen. Right?
Right.
All right. So now we're going to cut down into the muscle layer. So we're going to be doing the same thing, and I'll, spare you guys all the cutting process, and we'll get back to you. As you can see, we have our frog opened up. Do you remember any of the different areas? You can use this to point.
This is the liver.
Right here. Use your pointer. That way they can see. So show them where the liver is. Yep. Where was the heart?
The heart was right here somewhere.
It was right. I can't see because I'm upside down. And then, let's see. We found the gallbladder too, right?
Right.
Which was underneath here. So right here was the gallbladder. Right, and then the lungs are on either side of the liver, underneath here. Right, so far, so that's what we have found so far. So we are going to keep digging in and finding more stuff. This is really cool, isn't it?
Wow.
So we found what? The stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, right here's the stomach. We found the small intestines, which are over here.
Right there.
Yep. Just really cool.
And my stomach is starting to get all jammed and...
What, you think it's gross? I thought you wanted to be a veterinarian. This stuff is cool. It is so funny. Oh my goodness. So let's see if we can find the kidneys.
The kidneys.
Let me see. Yep, I found them. So there's one right here.
Oh.
See it?
Yeah.
Then if you look on this side, here's the other one right there. Pretty cool, man.
Now, what is all of this white tissue?
What white tissue where?
Under here.
This right here? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. So overall, I think this was really cool. Like, we're keeping it very basic. She's 9. We're not gonna, make it like super complicated, but this gave her a chance to look inside to see how things work, right?
Yeah.
To see like where the heart is and the liver is and the lungs, and how cool is this? Like, how stinking cool. So like right there, there's your heart. How neat. What did you think overall? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was really cool. So we will probably be doing more of these dissections. We haven't done one in quite some time. So yeah, we haven't done one of these dissections in quite a while. I'll try to leave a link in the iCards. We actually dissected a starfish in the spring. But when it's summer, we don't want to do inside stuff, but now it's getting cold and miserable here where we live, and so we just thought it would be fun to share with you the dissection. She's been wanting to do this frog for a while, and she's busy now looking closely, which there's so much to learn just from her doing this and just looking, and yeah.
Now
I didn't get to dissect until I was in high school, so I think it's cool that at 9 that she's going to get a chance to see this stuff up close. So I hope that this video was a blessing to you. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments, and we will talk to you again soon. God bless.
Bye.